Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I wanted to look at this. I also put this live. I'm sorry I didn't do this too early today. I had this COVID vaccine, and I'm not trying to put people off, but I ended up with a little bit of a side effect. I just feel a bit tired. Uh, Anyways, I'm here and I want to share this with you. I don't know what time it is around the world. I will try and catch you guys from Australia to share these live shows. I know that you want to do that, and I'm sorry if I don't manage to catch you, but I will try. So the rest of you around the world, if you can catch me live here, please join us. Please put your comments in the chat section, or if not, and you're catching me afterwards, please put your comments anywhere. Okay. This job of Harry's, apparently Harry's got a big job. Excuse the pun. Apparently Harry has bagged this job, and it's a bit kind of, most people would have to have a lot of education for that, and a lot of expertise, maybe gone to Oxford University or Cambridge or whatever top university is in your country. And people are kind of, there's a buzz going around America. How come he's got this job? Was it advertised? Did this company give other people a chance to get this job, or was it because he was Prince Harry and he had links to the royal family that, hey, that's going to make our company look absolutely fantastic, so why not? I mean, the only qualifications he's got is having been in the army and kind of thrown a few grenades and things like that. Not really any kind of high flying job. So what I want to look at here is, and welcome everyone. Please put your comments in the chat section. There's not many people there at the moment, but hopefully maybe later. So I get here, is he the right, I'm not much of a person to know what the names are for these jobs. So if you know the name of this job and the company, I've not really researched that. I'm just a reader, and I'm not a researcher. So please put that in the chat there if you know. But the energies I get here is, he's got this photograph of him, I guess on their website and that kind of thing. And he looks all very kind of, like a director of some sort. And I'm just kind of thinking, how has he got this with just an education of like being in the army, and playing games with drones and things like that. And I'm not putting the army down or anything, but so anyway, let's have a look at this. So I want to look at, was this job, this top job, was it to, was this created for him, and whose elbows did they rub to create this job? Because we had that situation where they rubbed elbows with Disney, and Harry said, hey, Meghan's looking for a job. So let's have a look here, and I want to specifically look at I get the first card is the Ten of Cups, family. So who pulled the strings here for this job? And this is saying family. Family helped him to get this job. Family. Well, we know that the family is the royal family, and that is going to help somebody get a job, you know. It's like being, having your company really raised up to really raised up to promote your own company because you've got one of these royal family on your board. So get here the Five of Wands, and this has created a lot of friction and arguments over this. It's like saying, is it because you're fat? Because you come from that family background, the aristocratic set, the Pall Mall set, the Mayfair set, all those posh boys that went to Eton. Is that why you kind of, people, they pulled some strings for you to get you this job? And again, I get family. Yeah. It looks like somebody pulled some strings here, a family member, to actually help him because he was sort of really, he was in despair here. Harry was in despair. I can't take this boredom. I need a job. This is driving me crazy. I am bored out of my head. Somebody help me with this, else I'm just going to end up in a lunatic asylum. So it looks like somebody did help here. So, hey, we'll get you out of this. We'll get you a job. We'll sort you out, Harry. And I get here the rebirth card. Yeah, we will sort you out. You can start this new beginning, this new rebirth, this new job. But I just get that the knives are out for him, and Meghan, at this particular time is not the right time with this Oprah thing going on, and this is like all these lies flying around, and do we really want to take this person on who has got all this kind of mess around them? Because this is just doesn't look too kind of responsible, does it? It doesn't look responsible. Irresponsible, saying irresponsible things on an Oprah show, saying these things about your family, and does this look good? Because wouldn't he be kind of, if anything went wrong with this job, wouldn't he actually start to get the knives out for the job and have another Oprah show? How did the job go, Harry? Well, I didn't like the CEO, and he made me crazy. In fact, I was thinking about having kind of really bad kind of depression of the way I was unfairly trapped in this job, and all this kind of thing. Now, I feel that there is a lot of nurturing here, a lot of kind of family energy. So I feel somebody said something to get him this job, I've got my cousin who is looking for a job, and and he's into mental health. That would be perfect to kind of upgrade your business. So again, But I get the Princess of Cups, so I feel this could be a cousin. It could be Eugenie, because they get along, don't they? Eugenie get along with and doesn't she work in New York or something, or she did? So there is like a phone call here and a phone call there with Princess of Swords. You know, Harry's really bored and he needs some focus away from these boring Oprah shows where he's saying ridiculous things. Let's get his mind occupied here. Because there is a sense of loss, you know. This person used to be in the army and they used to play with drones and things. And this person feels lost. They feel like they've lost their, their career, and they've had to give up that military and give up that throwing those grenades everywhere. So this looks like somebody rang somebody up. There was some kind of rubbing of elbows here and nudging and winking. And I feel it could be a cousin. I feel like somebody put the name in here, dropped Harry's name in and said, hey, you know, Harry's looking for a job and all this kind of thing. So the CEO is pretty cool. He's a young dude and he's kind of thinking, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Harry doing that, even if he sits and, you know, just has his picture there and he's not really doing anything. And kind of just gives the image. It's a good image, isn't it? It's like, I'm cool. I'd like to get to know Harry. In fact, I'd like to be buddies with Harry and have him as like one of my invite to my dinner parties. I'd love that. So, you know, the CEO is pretty kind of young and he's Harry's age and kind of looks good, doesn't it? It looks good. It looks good. Now, I'm just going to, was this set up then? So I don't feel this was advertised, this job. I feel this was like word of mouth. And you know, that sounds really good. I'd like him as a friend. Wouldn't that be great? What job could we create for him? So was his job actually created for him? And it's kind of, are this company using him to make their company look good? Are they using him, or is Harry using them? Or is it vice versa? It works two ways. So let's have a look. Was this created? Wow, I get the King of Pentacles, which is Harry. Was this job created for Harry? You know, it wasn't even, you know, no job available, but just having his name there. I also get Meghan here, the Duchess. Yeah, what I get here, this is good for this company. To have this company, to have a royal working for them, it looks good. Like, you know, Eugenie having a job, I don't know what, you probably know what she does. I'm just a reader, I don't know. But if you know what she does, please put it in the comments. But it's like Eugenie. And Eugenie having this kind of job at this company, and it looks good. Now I get the Fool card. I get Harry's the Fool. Why would you employ somebody? Why would you employ a fool? And kind of, they still think it's a good move. although he's making a fool of himself. Partly why he's making a fool of himself is because he's bored. He's bored and, passes the time just bitching on about the royal family. So get the hope card here. This is hope. And I get spoilt brat Harry gets what Harry wants, which is a job. I feel he wanted, and also to break away from the royal family, because he's addressing himself as Harry, isn't he? Harry. The CEO says, well, Harry wants to be called Harry. So this is like, he's still kind of worried about this. He's still worried about this because he's not really got the qualifications for a big job like this, And he's worried because this has created this storm in America. How come this fool who's just got an education in army education, how come, he's allowed to take on this role here? This is not fair. And already there's anxiety over this. And he's like, Harry's explained, the knives are out for Harry already with this job. It's not fair that he's got this job. We've been to university. We've been to the best universities in the whole of America and the best schools. And Harry just walks in there because he's got a title. I feel this is so wrong. And we get the toxic card here. Well, I just get that you Americans are feeling that this is not right. There is this kind of toxic energy around this, and they're saying this is wrong. Is he going to pay taxes? Is he going to get a green card? Is he now a resident of the United States of America? Does he have the qualifications to be able to be a resident of the United States of America? Obviously going to get around this somehow. So Harry still feels pretty trapped. And he thought, oh, if I get a job like a normal guy, like when he went in the army and he mixed with the lads, the army lads, he felt just normal. It's that kind of scenario of, if I can just get a job, I'll be normal. I'll be normal, but he still feels trapped. It doesn't see it. No matter what Harry does, it gets trapped in a situation. Well, this job was sorted out before, arranged for you. This job was actually, created for you because of nod, wink, wink, elbows, and all this. Who you know. It's not what you know. It's who. That's a great saying. It's not what you know. It's who you know. And this is what this is. So I will get down to the nitty-gritty of, was this created by whom? I get someone in the royal family wanted to help Harry to get a job. And this is what this is. I'm feeling it's Eugenie. I don't know. Was this job created for Harry? Was this job created for Harry? I'm just shuffling my cards here. Was this job created for Harry? Was this job, well, it's causing conflict. It's causing a lot of conflicts. There is celebrations around this, but they're hiding the facts here. For some reason, this feels like they're hiding the fact that this was actually just a job created for Harry, for him. Yeah, it's who you know, not what you know, with all these emails, text messages, phone calls. I'll make that phone call for you, Harry. I'll get you a job, kind of thing. And, he's got this big house, and he's going to get big money too with this job. So let's have a look here, because this looks very much like it was actually created for Harry. Was this job, this new job of Harry's, actually created for him? Yes or no? Was this job, Spirit Guide, was this job created for Harry? Yes or no? Yes or no? Was it created? Oh, yes. Is that a big yes? Was this yes, a big yes. Give me a big yes. Yes. This job was created for Harry. And I'm going to leave it there. I feel this will come out too, that this will be exposed, that they are keeping it a secret with this, hiding the fact that this was actually, he's not got the qualifications to bag a job like this. Not in his own right, he hasn't. And I feel this is why people are angry. It's his name that's got him this job. So